What's up, guys? It's your girl, Jane of all trades, and we are back with our next Jack and Jane stories. Let's see if we can help our Jane out today. She says, "Let me start by saying I've made a few bad decisions in my life. I've also learned a lot of lessons from each one. When I was 16, I had my first child. By the time I was 19, I had baby number 2. My family was very supportive, even though I had children by a guy in the streets. He currently is serving 17 years on a murder charge, which means by the time he come home, our children will be grown. I was still able to attend college, but now since I've graduated, I want to love again. This time around the right way with the right man. I'm not a religious person, but I do believe that good men are still out there. The problem is I can't get men to take me seriously. I'm honest with them up front about my past, and it seems like every time I share it, they start to view me differently. I guess my question would be, what is a good way to start dating? Should I just leave the past where it's at and not make any man that I'm dealing with aware of it? And how can I get a man to take me seriously?" All right, so Jackson James, this Jane needs our help. Jeez. Oh, okay. Woo. All right, this one got to me. Congratulations, first off, on finishing college. A lot of times people get pregnant, they have a baby, they don't have any type of support to help them. Kudos to your family for stepping in and helping out. It's a big thing to get your degree, so congratulations on that. Second thing I want to address is, yes, sweetheart, you will be able to find love again. And whether that first situation was true love or not, I don't know. I don't really know a lot of details about it. But from the letter, it seems like you probably cared about him too. Your question said, what's a good way to start dating? Well, everybody knows I'm single. Okay? I'm single. So this dating game is tricky out here. It's definitely not the way it was 10 years ago, when I was single back then. So being single now is totally different. So I really don't know what to say in this situation, because dating for me is even hard. It's not like when we were younger, you will go out to a party with your friend and you'll be introduced. Oh, well, this is my cousin, or this is, my cousin's friend. They play ball together. It's not really that type of situation that most people end up in. I've heard dating apps are fine. But me personally, I really don't have a way to answer the dating question. I'm still trying to figure that out myself. Now, the second question was, should you leave the past where it's at and not make the person that you're dating aware of it? So I am a fond believer of telling the truth, but I also feel like when you tell somebody something, it needs to be the right time. So not necessarily up front be like, hey, my name is Jane and I have 2 children and their dad is locked up for murder. Because that right there would probably scare any sane man off, because he's thinking, okay, did he murder your last boyfriend? He's probably thinking something crazy. So I can kind of get why they kind of change how they're reacting to you once you tell them that story. So what I would say to that is, tell them about you. Don't go into any deep situation about your kid's father. It's easy to be dating somebody and say, yes, I have 2 children. I'm a single parent mom. That's saying enough right there. That means you don't want to talk about the other guy. It's not even up for discussion. There's no need to even talk about the ex, okay? Especially if it's someone that is not in your life. You're not dealing with them. You're not going to go see them. You're not writing letters. You're not putting money on his books. You're not doing any of those things. So technically, I don't feel like that's something that you need to bring up when you're just dating whoever these men are or the guy. So I would just say, leave anything about your ex in the past and only be truthful about you when you're dating someone else or starting to date someone else. And then it says, how can I get a man to take me seriously? Doing exactly what you're doing, being upfront, being honest. But another thing about it is you have to learn to set, I'm not even going to say expectations, because we all know when you set an expectation, nobody else is going to take into consideration what your expectations are. So in the world of dating, you have to understand that there's going to have to be rules. So that first conversation, first, second, third conversation, you're going to have to establish a few things up front. You're going to have to let them know my name is Jane and I don't deal with, and you let them know right then and there what you are not going to put up with. And the moment, and you have to let them know, listen, it's no wiggle room here. There's no negotiation. In the event that something like this happen, understand I'm going to move differently, which usually means I'm cutting you off. But I'm a pretty serious person when it comes down to the dating world. I always tell somebody, listen, up front, this is me, this is who I am. I'm not saying that I am not open to change. And what I am saying is I'm not going to deal with so much. Okay? So I would just say, continue to be upfront. But of course, guys, this is for you to decide. Help her out. Let her know it's okay to date again. Give her any advice that you have on dating. Shoot, I'm going to need to read the comments myself, okay? Because I need to figure this dating thing out. It's just not for me. I just feel like, what? I'm going to be single. No, not necessarily. I have plenty of guys that actually ask me out on a date all the time. I'm just a very busy person, and I kind of just don't have time. But in this case, this seems like a beautiful young lady who really wants to go out. She really wants to love again. She's wanting to settle down. She's looking for a stepfather for those babies of hers. So help our Jane out, guys. If you have any advice for her, just, make a comment. I'm sure she would love it. I'm sure she'll come back and read the comments whenever you all start to comment. Again, this is your girl, Jane of all trades. Thank you all for watching. If you like the video, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll be seeing you guys soon.